Have you ever felt that secret, burning envy for something someone else has? Be careful, because that feeling is a silent poison. And today, I have a life-changing story for you about how it can destroy everything you hold dear. Once upon a time, in a kingdom shimmering with gold and power, lived two friends whose destinies were woven together. Sermishtha, a princess born to rule, and Devjani, a sage's daughter born to be revered for her wisdom. They shared their days in the sun-drenched royal gardens, but in the shadows of their hearts, a dangerous seed was growing. Sermishtha, despite her royal status, felt a sting of envy every time she saw the genuine respect people gave Devjani for her intellect, and Devjani, for all her wisdom, secretly yearned for the effortless power and luxury that was Sermishtha's birthright. Their friendship was a beautiful vase with a crack running through it, waiting for one single shock to shatter it completely. That shock came on a seemingly perfect afternoon. While bathing in a forest spring, a gust of wind tangled their clothes. Sermishtha, in her haste, accidentally put on Devjani's garments. Seeing this, Devjani's hidden insecurity erupted. "How dare you," she snapped. "A princess wearing the clothes of a sage's daughter, whose father serves your father." The insult lit a fuse in Sermishtha. Her own jealousy, suppressed for years, exploded into a cruel fire. "Serves my father?" she mocked, her voice filled with venom. "Your father is a beggar living on my family's charity. You are nothing." Blinded by this rage, Sermishtha committed an act of pure malice. She dragged Devjani to a dark, abandoned well and pushed her in, leaving her for dead in the cold, silent darkness, and walked away. She felt a twisted sense of victory. But the universe had other plans. As fate would have it, a noble king from a neighboring land, Yayati, was hunting nearby. Thirsty, he approached the old well and was stunned to hear a faint cry for help from within. Lowering a rope, he rescued the terrified and humiliated Devjani. When she emerged into the sunlight, Devjani saw not just a rescuer, but an opportunity. Here was a king, a man who could give her the status she had always secretly craved. King Yayati, struck by her beauty and her story, was equally captivated. In that moment, a bond was formed, one born from crisis, but one that would lead to a far greater catastrophe. Devjani, now safe, went to her powerful father. When he heard of the betrayal, his anger was boundless. He confronted Sermishtha's father and delivered a crushing ultimatum. For her crime, the Princess Sermishtha must become Devjani's personal handmaiden and follow her wherever she goes. To save his kingdom, the heartbroken king agreed. But Devjani wasn't finished. She used her newfound leverage to secure her marriage to King Yayati. So she walked into her new life, not just as a queen, but with her former rival in tow as her personal servant. She had power, status, and her enemy was now forced to bow to her every day. On the surface, she had won. But let me ask you, is a victory born from revenge truly a victory? Let me know what you think in the comments below, because as we'll see, this was just the beginning of another war. King Yayati was now married to Devjani, but he lived in the same palace as Sermishtha. Though she was a servant, Sermishtha still carried the grace and beauty of a princess. The king found himself drawn to her silent dignity and her tragic story. A secret, forbidden love affair began, right under Queen Devjani's roof. When Devjani inevitably discovered the betrayal, her world collapsed. The man she married, the life she had built, all of it felt like a lie. The very jealousy she thought she had conquered by punishing Sermishtha came roaring back 10 times stronger. In a fit of rage and heartbreak, Devjani ran to her father once more. The sage, seeing his daughter betrayed yet again, unleashed a terrible curse upon King Yayati, stripping him of his youth and turning him into a frail, old man in the prime of his life. And so, the tragedy was complete. Let's look at the wreckage. Sermishtha, whose initial jealousy started it all, lived a life of servitude and forbidden love, ultimately gaining nothing. King Yayati, who gave in to temptation, lost his youth and his honor. And Devjani, who sought revenge and status, ended up the queen of a cursed king, her heart broken by the two people closest to her. So, who won? Nobody. They all lost. This ancient story serves as a terrifyingly relevant lesson. It teaches us that jealousy is a poison you drink, hoping your enemy will suffer. But it also teaches us about the emptiness of revenge. Devjani got her revenge, but it brought her no peace, only more pain. To truly escape this trap, you have to change your mindset. You must understand the true power of letting go. Don't let envy write your story. The only way to win is to refuse to play the game. Focus on your own path, build your own happiness, and let the success of others inspire you, rather than diminish you. If this motivational story in English gave you a new perspective, hitting the like button helps share this message with others who may need to hear it. For more life lessons drawn from timeless tales that also serve as great English listening practice, I invite you to subscribe to MetaBloom Stories. Thank you for watching.